What's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today, this is the live call-in show because a lot of people have been wanting to come on the channel and just have their say and just talk. Let's talk about Barcelona. So today is your opportunity on Barca Reacts. My name is Jonas, right? And this is your opportunity to speak about Barcelona, guys. I'm gonna do the announcements, right? I'm gonna speak about a little bit about Barca, and then I'm gonna drop the link in like 2 minutes. So, hey, if there's anything you want to say about Barca, this is the stream. If there's anything if you want to chat to me, right? And funny enough, big up to what's it called? Where y'all Blaugrana, right? You hit me up right yesterday on one of my videos, and bro, listen, I can't wait to talk to y'all. I'm probably gonna do this, guys. I'm probably gonna do it how everybody gets a chance to talk to me, but it's gonna be like I guess like probably like 7, 8, 9 minutes. And hey, listen, it could be longer, but if there's a person waiting in the back, I kind of want it to be a one-to-one thing, right? So it's not really uncomfortable. So that's how it's gonna be, bro. That's how it's gonna be. But guys, I do want to mention obviously Barcelona, guys. And guys, before we get started, smash up the likes and subscribe to the channel, guys. Guys, come on, smash the likes and subscribe. This channel, I'm trying to grow the community, and when you guys smash the likes, it really goes a long way. But guys, I do want to say this. We have the watch along tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to be live 45 minutes before kickoff. I think Barcelona, we play Levante, right? Big game. Barcelona's got to win. And I'm going to be live 45 minutes before the game. So pre-game talk. Listen, when we see the lineup, react to it together. It should be lit. And hey, guys, honestly, man, the watch-alongs are super lit. It's legit like a chill session. If you got nobody to watch the game with, legit, hop on YouTube and watch the game with me. Yo, but guys, what else should I say? Smash up the likes. Ter Stegen, man. This guy right here, there's some breaking news. And also, Hansi Flick, man. He had some words. But guys, I am going to drop the link right now, right? I don't want to have people waiting too long. I want to get this thing started a bit. Like, I don't want to make you guys wait too long. So let's do this. I'm going to drop the link right now in the chat. And what we're going to do, right? Hold up. This is what I'm going to do. And it's going to be first come, first serve, right? And listen, the link is there. Guys, the link is right here. Big up Vinnie. Yo, Omar, I want to, bro, this is Jonas, bro. This ain't Vinicius. This ain't Omar, bro. This is not Omar BYT. This is Barca Reacts. My name is Jonas. But guys, the link is here. So if you guys want to join, if you want to have your say on Barca, this is the opportunity. If you just want to say what's up, then do it. But guys, Vinny, I see you in the background. What I want to tell you guys is this, basically, right? I want cameras on, guys. I can't lie, just for safety, because I don't know you guys. Big up Vinny. I see you in the chat right now. But if you could turn your camera on, that would be lit, because I don't know you at the end of the day. And listen, maybe I'll let it slide, but hey, big up. You know what? Hey, Vinny, you came first. Let's say what you got to say. Hold up. Yo, big up, man. What you saying,
Yeah, big
man?
up,
How you doing?
big up.
Yeah, hey, bro. Hey, there's two people behind you. But guys, you know what we're going to do? We're going to give people like probably 7, 8 minutes. What are you saying, bro? What you trying to talk about? Anything. Real
Um,
talk.
I want to talk about the issue with Ter Stegen because that whole saga, man, that has
Yeah.
been wild. It has been wild. Um,
Yeah, bro, dude, I've
First,
already crashed out on Ter Stegen enough, bro. Like, I'm not trying to, what I'm saying? I'm not, listen, it's a beautiful sunny day where
I
I'm at.
mean,
I'm not
to
trying to
to be
talk
honest with
about Ter
you,
Stegen, but
I call him the Statue of Liberty in that in that comment. That's the Statue of Liberty. It's actually how do I describe? I call him. His nickname is
bro,
Ter
Ter Stegen,
Stinkman.
you know what I always say? Bro, Vinny, bro, my guy is legit. Ter Stegen, bro, this guy in the big games, absolutely frozen. You know what I'm saying? Ter static. Brother, I don't know what's happened to him, but listen, at the end of the day, he's not going to play for the club anymore, bro. He's legit not going to play the club anymore. Dude, we got Jan Garcia for a reason, but I know you're a Real Madrid fan, so what are you saying, bro? What you saying about Real Madrid? Did you like that performance against Osasuna, bro?
No, mm, um, I can say the thing I took away from that game is Vinny needs to go to the bench. He needs to be benched. And I don't like the fact that they're keeping Rodrigo on
Yeah,
the
bro, Vinny
bench.
was bad, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, bro, dude, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Vinicius, it's been ridiculous, dude. This
This
fall
guy,
off. You know what's crazy? All these Real Madrid fans, brother, you guys were going for the Ballon d'Or. You guys were saying Vinnie Ballon d'Or, but now, like, what's happened to this guy, bro?
I think
I need some details,
I mean,
bro.
to be fair, I think I am the only Madrid fan who's actually still sticking with Vinny because I still believe what he can do. I mean,
Yeah,
to
yeah,
be
yeah. I mean, I hear it, dude. I said this. Vinicius, at the end of the day, bro, I was saying Vinny's a good player, bro. It's just that I don't know what's happened. I don't know if it's mentality. I don't know what's the reason for it. But I
I
mean, it is what it is. But yo, let's speak about Barca because it's a Barca channel, right? What are you saying about Barca? Like, do you think we're gonna be good this season, bad this season?
by
What are you
the way,
saying about it,
stadium
man?
is cooked. Your stadium is cooked. The leaking, mate. Old Trafford, all again in one.
Yo, bro, this man. Yo, Vinny, bro. Come on. Hey, how long you been supporting Real Madrid? Because there's some people waiting. I want to bring them on, but how long you been supporting
2000,
Real Madrid, my G?
2018,
2000?
18.
2018. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. So you seen like a couple of champions. That's nice, bro. That's nice. Yo, Vinny, it's been fire talking with you, but I
Yeah,
do want to get more people on their waiting.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Big
Big
up,
up.
dude, all the
I'll,
time,
I'll,
man.
I'll I'll still be
Hey,
on the stream
guys.
though.
Yeah, yeah, bro. It's gonna be like I just want to see who's like my subscribers. I just want to say what's up to them. So it
Right.
is what it is. But big up Vinny all the time, bro. Big
Big
up
up,
to him,
bro.
right? Big up all the time, man. Okay, let's go next person.
Yeah, yeah,
Big
bro. It's gonna
up,
be like I just want to see who's
yo,
like my subscribers. I just want to say what's up to
yo.
them.
Hey,
So
I hear
it is
myself
what
in
it
the
is. Right.
background, bro.
Big up Vinny all the time.
I hear myself, but big up Rafiki, bro. How you doing, my guy?
Why
Yo,
can I not hear myself, bro?
I don't know, but dude, you know what I'm saying? I
I
legit,
can't hear myself though. That's crazy. Yeah, I got my tablet. I got my tablet on.
bro, I can hear you
I'm trying
though.
to hear
I can
myself.
hear
I
you,
got my earphones, but I can't hear myself. That's crazy.
bro. I can hear you though. So what you trying to say? Bro, Rafiki, bro. I don't know, guys. I don't know what's happened if we've lost Rafiki, but dude, I can hear you,
Can you
bro.
guys hear me now?
Yeah, bro. I could hear you from the jump. I can hear
Hello?
you still right now. So how you doing, man?
Why can't I hear? That's crazy.
Bro, I
I don't
can
know
hear
what's
you though.
happening if we lost Rafiki, but
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Can you hear?
So yeah, yeah, I can hear you, bro. Say what you got to say.
I can hear you, man. I don't know. Just invite me later. I'll join you. I'm gonna try and fix this, and then you can try and invite me later. Just give me a
I
minute
bet.
to
You
fix
know
it,
what? Hey,
because it's
bet,
the
bet. But
first
dude,
time. I don't know what's going on.
I bet. No problem. No problem, bro. No problem. I bet. You know what? Big up, man, like Farmer, bro. What you saying, bro? What are you saying? Can you hear me? Yo, brother. Yo, can you hear me, bro? Yo, Earth to Farmer, bro. Yo, man. Yo, can you hear me, my guy?
Yo,
Listen.
hi.
Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Hey, what you saying, bro? Like, hey, which account are you, bro? Have you ever been in the live chat?
Yeah, I sometimes I'm in the live chat, but uh, usually it's audio. I just put on the audio
Oh,
while
for
I'm
real?
at work.
Oh no,
Yeah,
that's cool, bro. That's cool. But it's nice to see some of our fans, bro. Hey, what's it called? Are you a Barca fan? Because we had a Real Madrid fan on
yeah. Barca, Barca.
Barca. So I mean, what you saying, bro, about the season, right? We got Hansi Flick, Lamine Yamal. Like, the team looks very good, right? But man, like you know what's crazy
It's
against Mallorca? Yeah, hey,
it's
go
the
ahead, bro.
Martinez thing. Martinez. That thing killed me. The way it
Yeah,
happened right before the season starts, it took me off guard.
yeah.
I
You know
don't
what
know
it is?
anymore. Like I'm not too sure.
Yeah, but you know where it is, bro. I said a big up Farmer all the time for pulling through, but I said the Inigo Martinez thing. I was saying basically that, listen, at the time I was pretty pissed off because he's the center back, right? That he understands the high line the most. He just understands it the most, right? And we now we have Araujo, Cabarsi, Christensen. They're all solid, but Inigo was the best center back, and we lost him. But at the end of the day, dude, the guy was very old, bro. The guy was old, and you know what? It's not the end of the world, right? But yo, big, I have to say, big of my guy, Football Carnage for the raid.
I
How do you call in? Bro, the link is right here. If you want to speak to me, right, for a couple minutes, just legit, bro, click the link. It's not too complicated. Legit, it's 2 taps, right? But what are you saying about the Inigo thing since you brought it up?
best thing after Inigo for me is Christensen, but somehow Araujo still gets to be ahead of him somehow. I don't know about that one.
No, bro, that's the thing, bro.
I'm
But
not
this is
too
the
sure
thing,
about him.
bro. No,
Christensen
I
is when I see him, I can trust him. Like I feel at ease with him
nah, I hear it, bro,
more than
dude.
Araujo.
My thing with the Christensen thing is that I don't know why Hansi Flick still likes Araujo this much. Like I've been a defender of Araujo. I say, yo, you've had your whole. It's not even I'm defending Araujo. I just feel like all the blame's been on him. I'm like, bro, we have other problems. Like our defense in the last El Clasico, we still conceded 3 goals, right? So like I was like against Celta Vigo, we still conceded 3 goals. So like last season, so I was like, it's not just Araujo. So this defense, it's always open. Like I call it a gas station. Our defense is always open, bro. But nah, it's a weird one, bro. But you brought up Araujo. I got something to say. I got 2 players that I want to talk about, right? Um, Eric Garcia and Jules Koundé. Do you like buy into any of the thing that Eric Garcia maybe he's displacing Koundé in the lineup? So, like, what are you saying about that situation?
I think Garcia he's like a jack of all trades. You know, he can be anywhere, and it works. And I like how attacking minded he is with his headers and everything. Like he's very.
Yeah, bro, I hear it. No, Eric's a
Hello.
solid player, bro. But yo, what about Fermin, bro? What about Fermin Lopez and Dani Olmo, like that situation? Because like a lot of fans, right? They like Fermin Lopez. I'm gonna be honest, he's a fan favorite, right? And Dani Olmo, I always said he's the starter, but I do like Fermin too. Like this is the thing. Just because I like Dani Olmo doesn't mean I don't like Fermin Lopez. Like I like Fermin too, but right. And when I criticize Fermin, it's not from a place of hate, dude. It's Barca first. So I'm like, Fermi Lopez, this season, I want him to compete with Dani Olmo. I want Fermi Lopez to, honestly, at the end of the season, Dion and Casado, it's a big gap, let's be honest, in the pecking order. But with Fermi and Dani Olmo, I want it to be close. I want it to be neck and neck. I want it to legit be a tough decision for Hansi Flick. You know what I'm saying? Would you agree with that?
I like those two, Furman and Olmo. The weirdest thing about those two, when it's one of them's game, the other one it's not his game. Like
Uh,
whenever Furman is on his day, Olmo is not. Whenever Olmo is on his day, Furman is not. Like the other day, I think Olmo was
And
much
you know
better
why
than
that is?
Furman.
Let me tell you why that is. The reason why that is because Fermin and Danny Olmo are completely different type of players, bro. Legitimately, Danny Olmo, the guy, this is like a number 10 specialist. This guy, brother, Barcelona for the first time struggled against low blocks way less with Danny Olmo in the lineup. It's not a surprise. Danny Olmo is the guy that I
True.
always say it. He's like, you know what it is? I always say this comparison with Danny Olmo. Danny Olmo is like that one friend in the group chat that, bro, when he's pulling up, everybody's pulling up. It's going to be a good time, bro, because that's Danny Olmo. But the thing that he doesn't do is that, brother, the guy's made out of glass. The guy, I'm not even joking. Danny Olmo smiles too hard and he's out for 3 weeks. That's my thing. So Fermi Lopez, he's more of a dog. He has that Valverde. We got it like engine. Fermi Lopez, that's what he's got, right? And he scores a lot of goals, bro. Pin yeah, hey, big up my guy, Football Carnage for the raid. Guys, if you're a Barcelona fan, especially if you're a Madrid fan, you can call in. But guys, all I'm gonna say is I'm gonna pin the link right now in the channel, guys. And guys, I just want to meet some of you guys. I want to meet some of you guys. So let me pin the link. But yo, big up Farmer. And what else you gotta say before I want to get some other people on? You know what I'm saying? It's not too deep.
I wanted to talk a little bit about Madrid. I feel like people are overreacting uh, with what they're saying about them. Like since first game, I feel like you gotta give them a little bit more time to see how it's going. So far, I mean, you can see some good things, but I don't know. It's looking uh
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's looking peak,
some
bro.
of the some of
Osasuna,
the players that are playing, I feel like they need to be dropped. Some changes need to happen. The
yeah,
back line
bro.
looks nice. A lot of changes need to happen, especially in the attack for them.
Nah, I hear
It's
it, bro.
not
I hear it.
looking.
Real Madrid. At the end of the day, bro,
It's
like
not
I don't know.
sustainable. Yeah.
The dude against Osasuna, they weren't that good. But yo, big up Farmer, man. Big up all the time, right? I'm gonna hey, if you want to hop in later on, right? Like in like 20, 25 minutes, right? Dude, I got you. But I want to meet some new people,
Yeah. No
because there's some
problem.
people waiting. So yeah, big up, guys. All right. Yo, guys, the link I believe is pinned. The link is pinned. And listen, let me just double check. The link is pinned. So if you want to jump on, some people asked to jump on, you got your opportunity. But I do have another fan waiting, yo. And hold up. Big up, man, like Rafiki, bro.
Hey,
What's
hey, what's up, bro? How are you doing, man? It's nice to meet you finally, man.
yeah, bro. Listen, I saw you commented on my video, right? That you wanted to
Yeah,
just hop on. What's out there? You know what? Yo, hey, come
yeah,
on.
yeah.
So
That's good. That's good, bro. Like, I really appreciate what you're doing out here, man. Like, just bringing the family coolers together, all the Barcelona fans together, and some Real Madrid friends. They can come and look around if they want to. It's all good.
nah, yeah, I hear it, bro. If Real Madrid fans want to get the smoke, like, dude, we beat them 4 different times, bro. We beat
Yeah,
them
bro. Like,
4
it was not looking good, bro. I was watching that game against Osasuna, and literally, like, they kind of like went on where they left last year, and they were really struggling at home with such a full stadium. Like, it's crazy. Like, I was shocked, like, if it was not for Mbappe and his magical skills and fake injuries on the 16, they wouldn't have got that penalty and end up stealing that win. Like, it's they were really
Yeah, no.
they got away with it, or else they would have been on every magazine for the whole week. It was a very bad game, to be honest. If Barcelona had to play the first game against Real Madrid, it would have been five out of four, 5 out of 5, basically.
You know where it is, bro. I always tell Real Madrid fans, brother, we beat you guys, right, at your
Yeah,
stadium, the Bernabeu,
yeah,
4-0. Then we
yeah.
go to Saudi Arabia. We beat you in Saudi Arabia. Then
Ah,
we
it's
beat
crazy.
you. I we beat you in Seville. In
Yeah,
Seville, what's it called? In the Copa del Rey. Then we beat
yeah.
our home at the Olympic. Brother,
Yeah.
whichever country, whenever we
We
play,
got.
you get the
Yeah,
smoke. So it just is what it is. But let's speak about FC Barcelona, man. What
yeah,
is
yeah. We need.
the new season? I mean, do you want to speak about anything? Lamine Yamal, it could be Hansi Flick, it could be Ter Stegen,
Uh,
brother.
to be honest, to be honest, like what I do want to say is like, oh man, we are so lucky to have Flick. Like after we performed that game and we ended up winning 3-0, and we even pushed Mallorca to get like 2 red cards, because people think those 2 red cards were they just came out of nowhere. No, it's like they were struggling. Like those 2 red cards were forced. They didn't have like we were grabbing them by the neck. That's why those 2 red cards came in the first place. And I like how Flick reacted after that. That was not enough for him. He wanted us to basically shame them, like he wanted to win that game 6-7-0. He was not happy about the second half. He thought like we went easy on him. And I kind of understand, because like players, they play by motivation. So when you're 3-0 ahead and you see like a team has 9 players, so that automatically the players, they lose that kind of like hunger inside them. They like something just goes off in their head, and he doesn't want that. He wants us to basically destroy every team. Like he doesn't want to like, and I understand what he's afraid of. Like he wants to keep the motivation on. He doesn't want his players to basically and have any kind of mercy towards any team. Like no matter how bad they're playing. And it was bad, to be honest. That second half. It was a difficult game for Rashford as well to debut in. Playing against a team that is on a low block, 9 players. So yeah, but I think we shouldn't be worried too much, even though our backline is. I don't know about Araujo. I think he's not gonna make it until December. I generally don't think he's gonna be able to prove himself, because, like Araujo, we knew he was so good because we needed him. Our team was like really in a very bad positions for such a long time. So Araujo was standing out a little bit because the kind of game we were playing was not a Barcelona game. Like it was like we couldn't recognize our own team. Like they were, but now like we need the brains more. It's not like about rushing teams and running and the strength. It's more than strength what we need right now, because Barcelona like is starting to look like our old games, like the way we used to play. And I
You know
feel
where
like
it is,
Araujo.
bro. No, you said a good point, bro. And this is why I feel like sometimes the fan base is a bit too soft. When I'm like, I criticize Barcelona, right?
Yeah.
And when I criticize them, people are saying I'm hating, right? But
No,
when
no.
Hansi Flick criticized them, they're like, hey, yeah, we
Uh,
played, brother. I just said against Mallorca, we didn't play that good. That's
no, no,
I
no.
felt
For
that.
sure.
Okay, this Barca team, we score 3 in our
Yeah.
sleep. We always score, bro.
Yeah.
This
True,
is
true, true. That's
Barca.
true. That's true. Yeah, yeah.
And there's a reason why Flick was mad because Flick knew that we didn't play as good as we can be. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
true.
But going to the Araujo point, like, do you think what? So do you think that Araujo is like finished at Barca? Like he's not gonna make it?
Nah, I feel like this is last chance. This for sure. This is his last chance. I think probably Flick also got a sign from the board to give him the chance because obviously he extended his contract. They could have sold him, and make money out of him, but they extended his contract. But like, what would be the point of extending his contract and putting him on the bench? So I think they gave him the last chance to see how it's going to perform, and I think they also probably had a very deep conversation with him. That's what I'm guessing, because why would he be playing every lineup from now on? So, but I feel like. Okay, he was surprised. I want him to surprise us and prove us wrong. That's what I want. I love Araujo to go there and prove us fan base of Barcelona wrong and all those haters. But I feel like, I'm afraid that he will crumble in big games. Like Real Madrid with the pace and teams that are like have high IQ. I'm afraid, like in those big games where we really need our defense to be solid, I feel like it's gonna crumble under pressure. That's what I'm afraid of, and especially when those Champions League games start. Like La Liga, I'm not that much worried about him, but when the Champions League, that's what we want to win. So, like, if we're gonna face against Liverpool in the semifinal or in the quarterfinal or even in the group stage, it doesn't matter. Is Araujo gonna stand his man? Is he gonna be reliable? That's the question because. I feel like I don't really think so.
Yeah, Rafiki, that's a good point with the Araujo thing. I'm saying this is my last chance with Araujo. I'm defending.
Yeah, definitely it is.
It's not like I know you. You're not my cousin. You're not my brother.
No.
I don't get paid by you. So this is my last season defending Araujo, dude. 2 years ago, you were amazing with Xavi. What happened, bro? So,
true. He was standing out more because we were playing different as well. He was standing out. He was standing out of the team because he was strong, fast. I remember we used to put him on the right back as well against Vinnie. And he would lock down Vinnie.
All day.
Yeah, exactly. He was crazy. But that's because our team at that time, it was like a wounded dog, like we were just trying to get a draw out of Real Madrid. Like we were not a team that could beat Real Madrid. Yeah.
Rafiki, I do have to say, yo, big up. I want you to come back on the same live stream, right? Yeah. Also, hey, there's a chat, and I don't know if you see the private chat. Drop your number, bro. You know what I'm saying, so we can keep in touch.
I see the chat. Yo, that's private, right?
Yeah, just type your number in there, bro. And then listen, I might bring you on a different show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do that real for sure, man. Thank you very much for the invitation, man. And
do that right now.
I can't wait to see what the other fans have to say.
If you want to hop on right after the next guy, if there's nobody, right? Then
for sure.
Hop on again, bro. But I do have to, respect people's time.
No. That's good. That's good. I appreciate that as well. But
just do that in the chat, right? But pick up Rafiki all the time, man. Like EJ, right?
Hey, man. What's up?
Yo, big. Hey, where are you from, man?
I'm from Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix, Arizona, bro. That's like 5 hours from me, man. That's like.
Where are you?
Because I'm in LA. I'm basically.
LA, okay. That's not that far.
Yeah. But hey, are you a Barca fan, Real Madrid fan?
Oh, I've been a Barcelona fan since '96, dude. I'm an old school head.
Word.
A long time.
Listen,
I went through the Clivert days, Louis van Gaal, Guardiola. So I've been a fan for a really long time.
So you legit watched the full Ronaldinho and Rivaldo experience.
Oh yeah. So even Ronaldo's first season.
Nah, that's ridiculous.
Original Ronaldo though.
Oh, you talking about R9?
No, R9.
EJ, when we're talking about Ronaldo, we're talking about R9. We're talking about
when I say Ronaldo, I mean R9. That's the only Ronaldo.
No, you know what it is? All the old heads, bro, all the older fans, they all say that. They say Ronaldo's R9, Cristiano is Cristiano Ronaldo. All of them say that.
Precisely, exactly.
Now, I hear it, but, yo, you're a Barca fan, right? What you saying about the season, bro? Hansi Flick, right? Bro, I can't lie. Lamine Yamal, this guy looks better than ever. Barcelona, we won our first game against Mallorca. I said a hot take. I wasn't that impressed, but of course, first game of La Liga, dude, the last like 4 years, we struggled in the first game. They're just like the way that we play. We got the dub. That's all that matters. But I was like, there's a reason why Hansi Flick was like, he wants more, he demands more. But overall, what are you saying about this Barca team this season, man?
So first of all, I totally agree with you about that first game. So when I watched the game, we won, but we didn't play well at all. At all. So I was actually very when Hansi Flick said that hey, the team did not play that well, I totally agree with him. And furthermore, even Lamine Yamal, and he scored the goal, had an assist, but if you really watch that game, he was making a lot of bad decisions. And that worries me, right? So for a team like Mallorca, fine, that works. If
Wait,
we
can I
playing
pause
him,
this real quick? Can
yeah,
I
please.
pause this? So for all the fans that call
Mhm.
me a hater when I said Lamine Yamal didn't play that good, brother, see,
Didn't
this is
at
what happens
all.
when you watch football for a long time. And this man, EJ, I'm gonna let you keep going, right? And keep
Correct.
cooking. Brother, I'm not hating on Lamine Yamal. I care about this guy.
Me
He's
neither. I want him to be the best. I
I
know
want
he
him
has
to
a
be
lot of
the best.
potential.
But when I said that his decision making was a bit off,
Horrible.
it
Horrible.
was off, bro. Listen, I said, did Lamine Yamal, did he sleep on the wrong side of the bed? Brother, what happened? But keep
He was
on going,
doing too much.
EJ.
And you know the fun thing, though, the thing that made Lamine so special when he first started was his decision making. Right, for a young player, he makes the right decision all the time. But in that game, though, it was like, bro, like, sure, there are easier passes. Just make those passes. And if we're playing a much better team, those opportunities is squandered by trying to dribble. That could come back and hurt us, right? For Mallorca, it doesn't matter. But we need to, like, he needs to, like, I know he's trying to score a lot of goals and shit. But that is not what makes you a great player, right? It's making the right read all the time. And I feel like he's not doing that. And I don't want this to become a pattern, right? So Messi, what made Messi? Yeah, Messi scored a lot of goals, but Messi, for the most part, would make the right pass, right? He wasn't just trying to
Exactly.
score goals all the time, right? If he had a chance to do it, but that was not the goal, was to make the right play. That's what made Messi special, right? And I think Lamine Yamal is actually a better passer than Messi, in my opinion. I think his judgment is much better at
Ooh.
this age. No.
No,
I'm
that's the
talking at
thing.
the age.
EJ, you're right. At the same age, I agree.
Correct.
I think full stop. Lionel Messi,
Correct.
when he got older from like
Or was the best passer?
2015 to
No, or by far the
2019,
best passer.
that's elite passing. But yeah.
But here's the thing, though. There are certain passes Lamine Yamal could make. I don't think Messi could make those passes. Even the Travella, for instance, Messi.
Travella's, yeah, you're right about you,
But
man.
granted, Messi doesn't have to do that. But anyway, so I don't think we played that well, and we really need to stop judging teams based on just the result, the scoreline. Right? I mean, even if you win 3-0, you need to analyze the game and see, did we actually play well? That is why Hansi Flick was pissed off. Okay, anyone who watches that game knew we were not playing that. Well, now, granted, they were down 2 men, so that they were more defensive. It's actually kind of harder to play against a team when they're down 2 men. So I get it, but we got to play better though. So
No, but
as for this season,
no,
good, I'm
EJ, I
sorry, my
was just
bad.
gonna say, bro. I was gonna say, bro. Absolute fact. Yo, my man EJ came on and is dropping bar after bro. Listen, when I say Lamine Yamal, what made him special at the when he first came through with Xavi, I was saying it was that decision making. And
Decision
honestly,
making,
guys,
yeah.
it's not all about GA, bro. It's about winning football games and making the right decision. And I'll go out here and say it. Lamine Yamal, how many games has he played for Barca? Like maybe 100.
What?
He's had
Yeah,
80
about.
games, brother. Out of his games, like with like 50 games with like no GA, they've all been better. Like real talk,
Yeah.
Lamine Yamal has so many games. I remember with maybe no GA or one GA. Do you
And it
remember
was
his
still
breakout?
balling.
He was just balling out, and they can't guard him, and he's making the right decision. I feel
Correct.
like this is how I'll say it. I'm not hating on Lamine. I want him to be the best, but I feel like sometimes he's forcing it a bit too
Too
much.
much. It's doing too much, way too much. And here's the thing, right? If the other team knows Yamin is going to try to dribble all the time, they don't have to. You make the pitch a lot smaller, right? They don't really have to worry about other things they could possibly do. But if Yamin Lamar likes to passes now and then, shoots now and then, now it's making the defense more hesitant. Now you're going to have more players looking at So I don't know. So I think. I'm hoping it's a phase, right? I'm hoping if Flick is going to talk to him, he's going to get better. But I'm a little bit concerned right now. Again, it's just one game, so who knows what's going to happen. But I do hope he starts to play a little bit better. Now, as for this season, though, bro, I'm still concerned about our high line, though. I mean, not for La Liga games, but in those high intense Champions League games, I don't know if Flick has actually worked out that high line. I'm terrified. Now, granted, we have Garcia. He's going to save us. But my fear is that high line when we're playing. I mean, at the end of last season, a lot of teams were figuring that out, right? So it
Yeah.
was quite a lot against us. So I'm just hoping for this season we work on that high line, because if we don't, we're gonna get knocked out in the Champions League again.
And this is the thing, though, EJ. This is why I think the Yamal Garcia signing, people are not
Yes.
speaking about it enough. Because let's be honest, the high line against good teams is going to get broken eventually.
Oh,
And now it's
easily,
Yamal
easily.
Garcia 1v1. And dude, from the preseason and what I've seen, Yamal Garcia 1v1, this guy's very good. So maybe he can fill us out and just help out the defense a bit more. But you're right. The high line, I mean, what are you saying about, like, listen, for like Eric, Koundé, at the end of the day, I think people like both of them. What are you saying about Araujo? He's a huge talking point. What do you think about him, man?
So Araujo is a good defender. Don't get me wrong. He's a very skilled defender. But as you mentioned earlier, for the Hansi Flick system, I don't think he has a mental ability to play that system. He just doesn't at all. Now he has good recovery speed, but if we're going to play that high line, I just don't see him like playing well in that system. I much rather have. It's a hot take. I much rather have Gerard Martin actually, or someone in that mode. Man, let me finish.
You're not the only person who has said this. That's why I'm saying that.
Gerard Martin, someone that I call the Barcelona intelligence, the La Masia intelligence. Again, Araujo, great athlete, great defender, but he's not going to play well in that system. And we need to move on. So I much rather have even Christensen, perhaps, even Garcia or someone else. But Araujo is not the answer, though.
Yeah, okay. I have a question. Okay, so Araujo is not the answer, right? But listen, at the end of the day, right, I'm like, dude, Hansi Flick still sees him. We need him to play well. And would you sell Araujo? Like, would you even go as far as so you don't want Araujo to play, but would you sell Araujo to like a different team if you had the chance?
Well, if we're going to get good money for him, yes, right now, but we don't have enough cover though. So I'll still keep him on the team for now, but I wouldn't start him for most games. I think Christensen should be the starter for now. But I wouldn't sell him right now. It's kind of too late to sell him right now. I'll still keep him on the team. Maybe in the winter transfer window could be sell him then, but right now I wouldn't sell him right now though.
All right, listen. Oh yeah, this is probably my last thing that I'm gonna say. And bro, EJ, drop your what's it called? Maybe your number in the chat, bro.
Yeah,
if you want to hop on whenever, bro. And also, what's your account that you type on? Like, are you ever in the live chats? Like,
Ejovi.
Ejovi. So
yeah, I'm on there a lot. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, big. I seen you a lot. Okay, so yeah, drop. I don't know if you see. There's a private chat on StreamYard.
Yeah, I did. I'll drop my number.
Yeah, drop your number, bro. I don't know if you use WhatsApp. I'm gonna hit you up on WhatsApp. So
for sure, man, definitely.
Yeah, bro. Because I'm just trying to build a Barca community. And like today, bro, legit. Let's be honest. Nothing has happened today at Barcelona. Nothing. It's all boring. So I'm like, I might as well go live and just like flip it. Let's do a call-in show. You know what I'm saying? So
no, definitely hit me up.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna hit you up. And listen, if there's nobody, right? If you're still in the live chat watching on YouTube, right? I'm gonna like do people could do second rounds and we could keep talking about Barcelona. So I just wanted to let you know, but because there's one guy behind you, right? So he's waiting. So
no worries, for sure, man.
Hey, yo, big up, man. Man like EJ spitting out ball knowledge. So, yo, big up, man. You know your stuff. That's all I'll say. You know your stuff. A lot of Barca fans. You know what? Because, like, bro, when I'm saying Lamine Yamal is just ignoring some people, I'm not hating, but, like, dude, do you remember Lionel Messi? This guy, when Jordi Alba's making the run, how many times did Lionel Messi hit him? It was like
all the time.
It was almost automatic. So, yeah, exactly. But, yo, big up EJ, bro. If we got time, right, I'm going to bring you back. But big up. And, guys, smash up the likes. Get in the chat, guys. Let's get this chat a bit more active, right? But big up EJ, bro. I'll see you. But, yo. Guys, are you not entertained? That was absolute ball knowledge dropped by EJ, bro. Listen, when I see people like that have, similar ball knowledge to me, bro, similar type of players they like, I really enjoy it. But, yo, Jordan, turn on your camera, bro. Listen, I see you, bro. So, man like Jordan, what you say from Toronto, bro? Yo, you at work, bro? What you doing?
I'm at work, bro. I'm still in the lab. I'm just finishing up, but the one instance where I got to check my phone, I was like, oh, yo, this is live, so I had to come check you real quick.
Yo, big up. Yo, what are you a nurse, bro? Are you working in a hospital?
We're on our way there. So like the final goal is healthcare, but I'm a science student right now. So my job, I'm working in chemistry right now.
Bro, this guy's a smart guy, bro. Yo, people, be like Jordan, bro. Man like Jordan, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, stay in school, kids. Either stay in school or stay on the pitch.
Oh, you know what? I agree with that one. I went to school for that reason because, brother, listen, that's a lie for another day. If I talk about my playing career, bro, you know what, guys? If we reach 5K subs, you guys will react to my film because I legit have a highlight tape. I tried to go pro in soccer. You know what I'm saying? So, but I listen. I went for education. So that's a conversation for another day, bro. But yo, big up, Jordan, right? What you trying to talk about? Because it's a new season. Barcelona are looking good, right? Lamine Yamal a lot stronger than ever, right? He's scoring goals. And listen, guys, for anybody else who wants to join the channel, right, and just like have your say, the link is pinned. But Jordan, what are you saying about Barca this season, man?
I'm excited to be honest. I'm one of the guys that have been here from time. Like, I'm a day one Barca fan, so I was in it when we were garbage, bro. Like using it in Europa League and all that stuff.
Yeah,
And the fact, like we all know, every culers, it doesn't even matter if you started watching us yesterday, you know how much Hansi Flick means to us. And so, like the way this guy has turned the club around, it's unheard of. Like I've never seen anything like it. It's crazy. So
you
with
know what
with
it is,
Flick
Jordan.
though,
And I don't want to cut you up, but bro, this is the thing. Even me, bro, I'm gonna throw myself in there. I forgot what having a good manager does to your
I'm
club.
saying
Bro, we haven't
exactly,
had a good manager since Enrique. And you know the difference between Enrique and Pep? Pep is total control. Enrique, you even see with PSG, he will do the counterattack. If it's open, yo, let's go. That's the biggest what's it called difference. But dude, Barca fans have forgotten how big a manager means to your club. So keep
hundred
continue, keep
percent.
keep talking, bro.
100%. Yeah, he's always been a very fluid manager in terms of switching up tactics in a way that's like game dependent, and like that's on clear display at what he's doing at PSG. Like he can have his guys knock the ball around, but he can also catch you on a counter like Real Madrid low key. So it's Enrique is special, but like Flick is a whole other ball game, bro. It's like last year, some of those games I was watching, like I was having the time of Copa del Rey final. I was cat sitting. I was at my cousin's house and I was watching the game in the basement. Bro, I was when Jules Koundé hit that shot, I was knee sliding, bro. I was going crazy. Like
Bro,
I've never felt this excited about Barca since like Neymar days or like something like that.
bro.
So
You know
what
what it
I'm
is?
saying, like, yeah, go
No,
ahead, go
I
ahead,
was
go
about to
ahead.
say when Kunde hit that goal in that Copa del Rey final, bro. You know what? It's because I lost belief, Loki. I was like, yo, when they're up 2-1, we didn't play good that game. And then like, bro, Lamine finds Ferran, and it's just Lamine Yamal, what a pass. Ferran scores. But then even then, every Barca fan was like, yo, Thibaut Courtois in goal. It's probably raps for us. And then Kunde dagger. Brother, I was just singing Kunde's name for like the straight hour after. But I was like, Kunde, brother, you know how happy I was that day, bro. And listen, Jules Koundé just signed his contract. But is there anything else you're trying to speak about? Lamine Yamal, right? Barca's chance in the Champions League. Like, what are you saying about it, man?
Um, let's talk Champions League for a little bit because honestly, there's going to be a lot of shakeups. Not for our team specifically. I feel like we're still going to have a very very deep run in the Champions League. That's another reason why I love Flick because he has a monster mentality, bro. For me, I'm not a Barca fan where I go, I want us to focus on UCL and that's it. I don't care about La Liga. I don't care about Copa del Rey. Like that's
I agree with
nonsense
you.
to me.
I agree
Last
with you.
season, Flick came out right out of the gates and he was saying we're going for all three. And I understand we were all heartbroken in the semifinals last year, but that's not an excuse for us to focus solely on the UCL. We are a team currently that is going for all three. Like that, like he set the precedent from before. So I don't like this reactionary, like, oh, we need to focus on the UCL. Like I want all three,
Bro, I'll
realistically
go one
speaking.
further, Jordan. You know why that the reason why Barca fans only care about the UCL? And by the way, the UCL is the biggest trophy in club football. I'm not lying to you guys. Like it is, bro. I want the UCL, but Barcelona fans are starving for a UCL, and I am too. But dude, do not like what's it called? Throw away the importance of La Liga. La Liga is very important, brother. We have not gone back to back since 1819. That's before COVID. So it's like we haven't done anything in this league that we can put our foot on it. Yeah, we won the last 2 or 3, but let's go back to back, right? On top of that, right? The Copa del Rey, that used to be our trophy. We haven't won it the last 4 years
Exactly.
before last season. So it's like let's say this, okay? From my mentality is that winning, I want to win everything, right? UCL, of course, I want to win the UCL. I've been starving for one too, but I just feel like it's a new generation of fans that they didn't see the last UCL, so they kind of it's a bit toxic when they're talking about Barca. And listen, at the end of the day, I know we all want the UCL, and bro, real talk, inshallah, bro, I'm praying to God that it happens. But guys, I want to win all the trophies, not just the UCL. But keep going, bro.
And the thing is, I want to win all three trophies. Why? Because we have the team to do it. Like, we have a manager in place that can do it. We have studs on our lineup. Like, Rafinha had a historical season last season. Lamine is arguably the best player in the world, right? Like, we have these youngsters. That's the thing. Like, Hansi Flick is so talented at making good players better and making better players world class. And
Facts.
so, with that being said, we have to go for all three. I don't want to just focus on the UCL. Like, our squad is very deep in some areas. We'll talk about the defense a little later because I'm kind of heartbroken. Like, me and you were talking, I was in the chat and I was saying like how heartbroken I was when Inigo left. But with that being said, there's still studs in the back line. Like, I'm really excited to see Christensen this season, bro. I know Ronald's been getting the call up and he has the captain's armband, whatever, but I really need to see Andreas back on the pitch because that guy, since Chelsea days, he's been a baller. And I'm not necessarily sure why he hasn't been given a chance yet, but I'm saying Flick has all season to figure out what lineup works best, and I still think we've yet to see the best of Hansi Flick. Once he finds out those combinations and once he sharpens up some of these players, like I think Firmino is going to have a breakout season. If Rooney gets registered, he might have a breakout season because he looked really good in the preseason
Yeah,
and
he
he's
looked
really
solid.
young, very technical. His mindset is there. Joffrey, I'm very excited for it. Like, we have so many rising stars that I can't wait to see how Flick puts the puzzle pieces together. Like, we have so
Bro,
much in
but
store for this season, bro.
that's why, like, listen, I'm gonna go to one of your points. You said, bro, this is why I rate Hansi Flick highly, bro. For me, he's locked in top three, coach. Like, if you don't say he's top three, like, you're hating, bro. I'm gonna be so real.
Yo,
Even if
yo,
you're
yo, Eunice. I'm sorry to interrupt. Did you see that ESPN top 30 coaches or whatever?
nah, I didn't see it. What happened?
Bro, they had Hansi Flick at like number 7, and like
Nah, see, that's
they put
ridiculous.
Xabi Alonso over him.
No, hold up. Xabi Alonso hasn't proven anything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fair enough, that Leverkusen, you know what that is? Brother, that's like completing a certificate for a job. Like, it's nice to have on your
Bro,
resume,
it's
but
just a resume thing.
bro, it's a nice resume boost, but you have Real Madrid. I always call it's a pressure cooker, bro. That club right there. I feel like Real Madrid fans, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like sometimes I'm talking to kids because do you even know your club? Do you know your president? Do you know how cutthroat you guys are at times, bro? You
Yep.
guys are probably the craziest fan base. I can't even lie when it comes to just bro, you guys will legit hang out your legends to dry. We do too sometimes, but you guys do it way more than us. You know what I'm saying? You guys are ruthless. But I wanted to go back to the Hansi Flick point, right? Bro, this is why I rate Hansi Flick so highly. Like you said, he makes players like Gerard Martin and Casado, guys who were, let's be honest, these guys were NPCs. They were no names, and these guys actually had very, very good season. They were useful. And then he takes Rafinha, who's up and down, right? He takes Lamine Yamal even, honestly, and everybody gets Lewandowski. Has there been a guy that looked washed? And then, brother, now we're talking about Lewandowski, and nobody wanted to sell him last summer. So you're right, bro. Hansi Flick, when it comes to just being a manager, I'll go one further. I think he's more impressive in what he does than even Luis Enrique. And Enrique had ballers. He had Messi, Neymar, and Suarez, Rakitic behind that. So it's like, come on, bro. Hansi Flick, when it comes to degree of difficulty, bro, you just got to rate it. You know what I'm saying?
100%. 100%. Yeah. Hansi is a special manager. We have a special squad.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, deep UCL run, like I'm excited for it. Copa del Rey, I think is ours for the taking. And La Liga, like I'm excited for La Liga. I want La Liga for me is where our players grow. And that's like when we're putting the puzzle piece together. Copa del Rey, yes, we're still competitive. That's based off of like that's based off of the puzzle pieces that we worked, like what fits best. We showcase it in Copa del Rey, and then UCL is like the finished product, right?
Facts.
That's how I see this season, and like we have to go for all three, in my opinion. But
Yeah.
aside from that, we talked about Hansi, we talked about the UCL run.
Oh,
I
the
mentioned
defense. You know what? Hey,
briefly.
hey, Jordan. There's a lot of people. There's some people waiting, but I'll say this,
Fair, fair,
right?
fair, fair,
The
fair.
defense, real quick. Nah, real quick, bro. The defense, right? I'm gonna say this. Yael Garcia, this is where I really hope he just bails out Barca because I'm gonna be honest, against an elite team, if we play Liverpool or PSG, like no matter how good Barca plays, the Highland's gonna get exploited eventually, even against Mallorca. We saw. So it's like Yael Garcia, brother. Can you be the guy that just makes a save? Can you have a cameo? Can you have one game? And that one game in like a second round against in like the quarterfinals of the UCL is the reason why we're in the final now. Yael Garcia is huge, bro. He's an X factor for Barca. But you got anything to say about the defense? And before you say it, bro, drop your number in the chat. I don't know if you see the chat on StreamYard. Drop your number, bro. But what are you saying about Yael Garcia overall?
Beyond is a monster. I don't remember whose video I had watched last season, but somebody had made a video giving an Espanol breakdown. Also, Deadball TV.
Yeah,
If you guys don't know Deadball TV, go check out their YouTube channel. They're like solely La Liga based. They know ball. Jose was on a culers only podcast the other day, and I think I first heard from Jose about Joan Garcia. And ever since then, like he's kind of been on my radar because like our keeper situation has been crazy. Like I've been staying out from time. Inaki Pena has been kind of like hot and cold, but Joan Garcia last season was phenomenal, and it just goes to show the importance of goalkeepers. I have a hot take. Thibaut Courtois has been Real Madrid's best player for years. Forget Kylian
that's not
Mbappe.
crazy to say. That's
Forget
really not crazy
Vinnie.
to say.
Without Thibaut Courtois, Real Madrid don't stand a chance against like
City,
decent teams.
PSG,
City. I
so
would
many
go as
teams,
far as
bro.
Aston Villa last year. If they went toe to toe with Real Madrid and they didn't have Thibaut Courtois, Aston Villa goes through. I'm not
Brother,
gonna
it's
lie.
been time and time again, and that's my thing, bro. When it comes to Courtois, I'll go one further, and a lot of Barca fans are not going to like me propping up a Real Madrid players, but I keep it real, bro. Thibaut Courtois and big games is even better than, honestly, Manuel Neuer. And hear me out. I know a lot of people are going to go crazy, but, bro, I'm not joking. Every big game, Thibaut Courtois is there. Every single time. You know how many times we slapped? Every time we slap up Real Madrid, Courtois makes it a bit more humbled, a bit more respectable. It's a 4-0 instead of a 7-0. Because if it's a 7-0, Vinny's getting cooked. Ancelotti's getting sacked. You know what I'm saying? Perez, bro, this guy would throw a tantrum. So that's my thing with a Thibaut Courtois. Even when they lose, he's unbelievable, bro. Like, I think he's the best goalkeeper. I think he's an all-time goalie, bro. Like, it's not crazy to say.
100%. Yeah, and like he's just an example of how important keepers are in the modern game. And we saw
Yeah,
it's not just Tebow, it's Jan Sommer was huge for Inter last season in the UCL.
yep.
Alisson had a decent season. Donnarumma was playing out of his ass, and then PSG went and disrespected him and sent him off the city. But goalkeepers nowadays are really, really important. And I'm
Facts.
really glad Deco woke the hell up and made a good signing for once because Joan Garcia is the future, bro. Like I see him securing us. Like I see him doing a Golden Glove, like maybe even internationally. He's gonna get the
Maybe,
Spain call
bro.
up, bro. He's gonna get
Maybe.
the Spain
Listen,
call
bro.
up.
Dude, I wanted Yael Garcia, right? And this is probably the last thing I'll say. I wanted Yael Garcia, bro. Like, do you remember since that Real Madrid game? Because I watched, there was an Atletico game. It was 0-0. Yael Garcia was amazing. And then that Real Madrid game, bro, he made like 2 saves that were high level. Like, you don't make those saves unless you're an elite goalkeeper. And I was like, bro, the way that he commands his box, he's just better. He's bigger. He's just a better version of, forget even Ter Stegen. He's better than Chesney. And we would have been in that UCL final if we had Yael Garcia. But Jordan, just drop your number in the private chat on StreamYard. There's a person behind you. I want to talk to everybody, right? I want to respect people's time, right? But yo, it was
Gotcha.
nice. It was nice seeing yo, bro. What's it called? Yeah, do that, bro. What's it called? Are you gonna get in trouble, bro? Hopping on stream, during work.
I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm a hard ass worker, so my manager already knows what it is. It's all
Yeah,
good. It's all good.
I hear. But drop the thing in the private chat. I don't know if you know how to work on what's it called, StreamYard, but StreamYard's a bit weird, guys. But big up Raheem. I see you're gonna be next up. And then if no new callers call, guys, once again, this is your chance to just hop on, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest, on a watch along, I can't do on a lot of the Barca news segments when I'm just reacting to news, and a lot of people like those segments. The thing is, I'm on OBS, so I can't legit I can't do it. Like, there's no way to add a person onto the stream. On StreamYard, it's a lot more friendly if you want to get more people on. So if you want your chance, I'm on StreamYard today, right? So just, you know what I'm saying, hop on if you really want to. We got Raheem in the background. I'm going to add him right now. And then if there's no new people, we're going to do second rounds with EJ and Rafiki again. We'll probably go for like an hour 20 today. So, yeah, but Jordan, I don't know if you've done it, but I mean, it's cool, bro. Like if you
I'm gonna figure it out. I don't know how to switch
bro,
from like talking to everybody to private,
it's
but I'll
cool.
figure it out.
It's cool, bro. It's not even that big of a deal. But big up, bro. Yo, big up. Peace out, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh shit, my bad. Yo, Jordan. Yo, Jordan, my bad, bro. My bad, bro. My bad.
Good.
All right,
Nah,
peace
Vista
out,
Barca
bro.
all day, bro. Big up to the chat. Big up Eunice every single day. You're doing your
Yeah,
thing, bro. I watch your stuff like as much as I can. So
yeah, big up. It's
keep
always nice
going.
to see you in the chat, bro. Big up, bro. Hey, yo, man like Raheem, bro.
Yo,
Yo, what are
yo,
you
what's up?
saying, bro? My bad. I kept you waiting. You know, the conversation was kind of
Oh, it's
fire. But
good, bro. It's
yo,
good,
big up.
bro.
What you saying, man?
Yo, I'm here, bro. I'm just enjoying the show, listening to all the Barca fans talking live. Yo, big up Jordan. Like, he was spitting straight facts just now, right? I heard a lot of what he was saying. I agreed with. So big up Jordan for that.
Yeah,
But
dude. Yo, so I mean, you're definitely a Barca fan. I see the Barca kid on, but yo, I mean, where are you from, and how long have you been supporting FC Barcelona, man?
all right, so I don't know if you can tell from the accent, right? But I'm from Kingston, Jamaica.
Bro, I was about to say it's Caribbean, bro. Listen,
Yeah,
bro, I just went to. I know Caribbean people, bro. I went to Disneyland, bro. I know somebody who's Caribbean, bro. I just went with them
so,
the other day. So, but yeah, yo, how long have you been supporting FC Barcelona, man?
bro, I've been a Barca fan since 2007, right?
2007. Man saw the
2007,
whole
man.
Pep Guardiola era. Bro was
And
spoiled, bro.
bro, I took up the club and I haven't looked back since. It's been my club, my only club, right?
I hear it.
I've tried to like enjoy like the Premier League matches, but it's really not my thing, bro. I just straight bars, all right?
Yeah,
But
no, I hear it, bro, dude. So, I mean, Barcelona, right? We won our opening game against Mallorca, right? And I said a hot take. And listen, we could talk about the Mallorca game. We could talk about the defense. We could talk about the UCL chance. We could talk about legit Hansi Flick, Lamine Yamal, anything, right? But
right.
what I do want to say, right? When it comes to the Mallorca game, I basically said a hot take. I said I didn't think Barcelona played that well. I said, yo, I'm going to be honest. If Barca were on it, I'll put it this way. If Barca were on it, we would have won 7-0. I'll just put it that way because Barcelona against 9 men. Brother, I said 9 men. You know when they were down to 9 men, I was saying this might be a humiliation ritual. Like what
Right, so
Barcelona's about to do is about to be crazy. But go ahead, bro.
yeah, so what I think it was just them trying to save face, right? The main objective was just to get the 3 points and get a few
Yeah.
goals, right? Get the team warmed up, everybody moving, everybody getting used to the whole La Liga vibe again, right? I know he's been hard. I know Hansi Flick has been hard on the players, but I think that's mainly because he wants the momentum to keep going, right? I think deep down he is okay with the 3-0, right? And I'm okay as well. As I said, Mallorca, they tried. They really tried, even with the 9 players. Right, big up to Mallorca for that. But I mean, I
No,
think
you
the
know what
club,
it is? What's it called? Raheem. My bad for
yeah,
cutting you off. But it's just that, like, honestly, I'm not hating, bro. Like, dude, at the end of the day, winning is all that matters, bro. I'd rather have us win like that than draw but play amazing. Like, honestly,
right,
I'd rather have
bro.
us win
If
like
we can get 3 points every week, it doesn't really matter, even if it's one
exactly.
love, right?
It doesn't matter. So, dude, at the end of the day, winning is all that matters. But I just have high expectations for Hansi Flick, and I loved. And this is why I honestly backed off a bit because why do I need to call out my club when the manager does it? Because after the game, he was like, "Yo, we played at 50%. I'm not cool with that." And you know what? That's a perfect segue to speak about Hansi Flick. What are you saying about Hansi Flick, my manager? I think he's been exceptional at Barcelona.
All right. So for Hansi Flick, I think he has the right mentality. And
Yeah.
that's the main thing. That's the first thing that comes to mind. Even before we speak about tactics, before we speak about philosophies or man management, he has the right mindset, right? And in order to manage a club like Barcelona, you need to be able to be centered at all times, grounded at all times, because this energy it resonates with the players, right? the less frantic you are, especially when you show up in the press conferences and you represent the players in a calm, professional. Trust me, it does it has an impact on the players. So he's very centered, and I love that about him. Another thing is I think there's a lot of um negativity around the club, right? There are a lot of persons that like to speak badly about the club, right? They always use the media and the PR to try to break our momentum. But I think if the players can just continue on the track that they're going, right? That guy named Roony Bardghji, right? Roony Bardghji is a different level player, bro.
Solid
I,
player.
I, I don't hear people talk about it a lot, but I think he moves a lot like Messi, right? I'm not
No,
comparing
I,
him.
I think Ronnie Bardghji's more like Bernardo Silva when he plays on the right. Like I know a lot of
You
people.
know, bro, I see
Messi's
Messi.
crazy, bro. Come on, Messi,
No,
Raheem.
listen, I know, I didn't want to do it, right? I hesitated before I said Messi because I know persons don't
Yeah,
like to do it. But I don't mean in terms of skill and experience and what he has achieved. I mean just by the eye test, just by looking at him, the way he scans, the way he moves, the way even today he scored a Panenka penalty. And trust me, bro, if you said a Panenka penalty that he scored, I think he was playing a Barca Athletic match. Bro, there's no way you would deny that, yo, that's Messi's goal, right? But I mean, I'm not saying it to put any pressure. I'm just telling you that, yo, this is obvious and I don't hear anybody else saying it, right? But
yeah, no, I hear it. But yo, Raheem, I do want to speak about let's speak about like the defense overall because a lot of Barcelona fans they're very concerned with the defense, right? And listen, for me, I came to the point where I have to kind of accept that we're gonna always concede chances every now and then, right? And it's just
mm,
that Hansi Flick system is so extreme. It's a system that honestly, if I was a manager, I don't know if I'd play it. But at the end of the day, right? Araujo, let's be honest, he's the main guy. Whenever we speak about the high line, everybody wants to say their say on Araujo. So, what are you saying about the defense in Araujo, man?
well, our defense is an experiment, right? As much as with a lot of the other positions. If it wasn't for Lamassia, I don't know what our midfield and our wingers would look well. Our right wing would look like right now. But in terms of the defense, it's an experiment. I do believe there are good players in our defense line. I think losing Inigo Martinez like overnight was a big blow. It was very
Yeah,
unexpected, right?
facts.
Especially at the time that it happened. But I think a lot of us expected to see Araujo leave, right? Maybe even Christensen. I personally am a big Christensen fan, right? I've always hyped up Christensen even before we signed him. So I want to see him get a proper chance. I don't think he really got that really run since 23 what 22 23 season. That's
Yeah,
when we had Balde, Araujo, him and Kunde. I think that was his best season, and I think he has more. He's more than capable of doing it again, right? But I think if the players can hold that line, right, that high line and play it exactly how it should be
no,
played.
but you know where it is, Raheem. My bad for cutting you off, but it's like Yaun Garcia. Like even if they don't, right? Yaun Garcia is a guy that, dude, we bought him for a reason. At the end of the day, dude, that's an upgrade. Like Ter Stegen to Yaun Garcia is a huge upgrade. Chesney even to Yaun Garcia is a huge upgrade. And
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just looking at Yaun Garcia, and in the big games in the Champions League, I think it's gonna go down to him. Where Barcelona against Inter, we just conceded a bit more chances. Those stupid corners. Yaun Garcia, listen. I just hope that you know what with him, he just bails us out. That's ultimately all I can say about it. But Raheem, would you agree with that? And then there's also one more thing that I want to talk about with you, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, so dude, also when speaking about Barcelona, just like overall, like all the trophies, right? I know the domestic trouble is hard to legit do that again, but in the Champions League, let's speak about UCL.
Um,
What are you saying about UCL? Like, do you think Barcelona have like I think we have a realistic shot, right, to reach the final, but what are you saying about the UCL? It's gonna be difficult, but what are you saying, man?
I think the most difficult part of the UCL is how far away it is, right? We're about what 10, 11 matches away from a final. So but I believe if we take it every match, one match at a time, just focus on the next opponent, exactly like we did last season, right? Most of the time we didn't even know who we're playing the next week, right? We just know,
Yeah.
say, all right, we're playing somebody Saturday, and we just lock in, right? After the match Saturday, then we try to figure out who's next, right? So if we can keep that type of mindset and just focus on the next match, I think the season is gonna be long. I think we have the squad depth, right? I really like how the squad is looking. Minus one or two outliers, most of the players, right, especially that midfield. I'm a big Frenkie fan, right? I always like to see when Frenkie play, right? But I see that there are about five persons right now that could easily slot in that midfield, and I believe if we can just use all the players right in the right way, don't overuse anybody and don't underuse anyone, and just find the right balance, keep everyone focused, which I think the players are extremely focused. This is something that I haven't seen even when
Yeah,
Messi
dude,
was here.
I hear it, dude. At the end of the day, I'm still optimistic. But yo, Raheem, right? There's one more person that's kind of been waiting, right? And listen, big up to you. By the way, are you usually in the live chats? Like, I have a question
Yeah,
for you.
I've been listening. I
Yeah.
don't catch
No,
all
no,
the
no. I
time,
just
but
want to ask. I'm not like asking. Like, I'm not trying to stalk you, but like,
Mhm.
which account usually are you? Because like, we saw a Jovian. I seen a Jovian. I see Jordan everywhere I go. When I go to Carnage, I see Jordan. When I'm pulling up here on my own stuff, I see Jordan. And when I see Omar, he's there, and even Barcelona. So big up Jordan, right? Even a Jovia, I see you everywhere, bro. So big up to you lot, right? But what I was gonna say, right? So this Raheem, yeah, Raheem, I seen you before. I seen you before. Now I remember. Big up to you, man.
yeah, bro.
Is there anything, the last words that you want to say on Barcelona, man?
Well, it's very positive, right? It's a very good place that we are, minus the Inigo.
Facts. But
Right.
dude, honestly, with the Inigo stuff, I just hope somebody steps up. Hansi Flick said it in an interview. He said this is gonna give an opportunity for somebody else to step up. So whether it's Martin, Araujo,
Do you know that guy Iman Cospo that
yeah,
just left? I think this would be the perfect time because he's really
I agree.
he's like the next Kobarsi in my eyes, right? In terms of his age and his potential. But I think it just happened like a bit too early. If he really got a chance,
Dude,
then
if he didn't leave right away, I think he would have got his chance in preseason. But it's just
yeah,
unfortunate, bro. It
yeah,
was just
for
like
real, for
the
real.
same thing happened with us when we lost Usman Dembele. Dembele left, and it was too late in the window to get a replacement. So it's just listen, bro. It just is what it is. So I don't know, Iman, dude. They compared him to Virgil Van Dijk, and we let him go for like 2-3 million or
Like
like on the
less
free.
than a
So
mil, bro. It's crazy.
less than a mil, bro. Pocket change.
Crazy.
You know when I say pocket change, bro. This is what I'm saying. When I say Barcelona, like we legit let players go for pocket change. I'm talking about when you go to like McDonald's, right, in the cash register, right, and legit you're at the cashier, and brother, you don't want to give him a full dollar bill, so you give him a couple cents. That's what it is. What is wrong with
But
Barcelona?
hear me out, bro. I think a lot of the players don't want to leave,
Yeah,
and I think that could complicate a lot of the prices that they could ask for. Right? I don't hear a lot of persons saying that, but usually when a player wants to leave, right, the price can, but maybe I don't know. I might have to put some more thoughts into it, but
yeah.
I think they
You know
could
what, yo,
definitely do better.
Raheem, I'm definitely gonna do another one of these, probably in the first like national break. So that's like in 2 weeks. I'm probably gonna do another one. So just stay tapped up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big
Yeah,
up
bro, no
Jamaica,
problem.
bro. It's always crazy when I see people from across the world. Like I seen one of my first fans was from Botswana. I was like, bro, Botswana.
That's
And
fine.
I back then I have like 3 people watching. So it was like, yo, one man's from Botswana, another man's from India, right? Another
Bro,
man's from like the eastern United States. Like it's low key crazy, but yo, big
that's the
up.
power. That's the power of YouTube, bro. That's why if you
That's
just
crazy. It's real talk. It's
keep
actually
what you're
insane.
doing, bro. I mean, I see you pushing the streams. I love what you're doing. the more you do it, trust me, you'll be surprised how far you see people from Antarctica starting to come on the
Antarctica. Nah,
stream.
nah,
So
nah, nah, bro. We about to have penguins on stream. Yo, am I
ah,
gonna do you see a live draw reaction? Brother, I might do one instant reaction right after it's finished because I think there's gonna be hype then. I think it's gonna be lit. So yeah, maybe then. But yo, big up Raheem, right?
big up,
You
bro.
know, I gotta go. I got one more guy behind in the background that hasn't gone, and then we might get back to you, right? I don't know if I am. Hey, second rounds. If I, you know what I might do? I might do everybody at once, or it might just be quick fire, like 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying for
Maybe
everybody.
you could do
But
it in probably like groups of 4, groups of 5.
yeah, I might
You know,
just do that for second round. I can't lie. But yo,
right.
man like Muss, there's a man, yo, Muss in the background, bro. Yo, you got turn on your camera and then I'll add you, bro. But big up Raheem all the time. Stay safe, man.
All right, bro.
Hey, big up, bro. But man like Muss, hey, what you saying, man? Hey, speak to me about Barcelona, bro. And listen, where you at? And also, what's it called? How long have you been supporting FC Barcelona, my guy?
I'm actually where's the goat at? You know where's the goat at? The
Where's the
real
goat?
goat. You know where's the real goat where he play at?
The real goat,
Miami.
so Miami. All
Miami.
right.
Yeah.
Listen, I like the type of energy Muss is on. Yeah, keep going.
Yeah. First of all, my situation is kind of really, really weird. You'll find me weird if I tell you this story. My family is a Barca fan.
All right.
I am a Barca fan as well, United fan. That's what I
Nah,
said.
get up out of here,
That's
bro.
what I said. It's gonna be weird because growing up, my dad, my uncle, everybody is Barca fan.
Yeah.
So I become in love with Barca fan through the family.
Yeah, I hear
Growing
it.
up watching it. My United, my cousin introduced to me. So basically, I follow the both team. But I'm a biggest Lionel Messi fan.
I
People
hear it,
don't
bro.
believe it, you know. So I would like to talk about actually Hansi Flick for a little bit. I was listening to his press conference. He was really pissed. He was pissed in time when it comes to even registration. He was so pissed. He said like,
Yeah,
when will this end? You know what I'm saying? One thing I like about Hansi Flick,
no,
he'll keep the
Must. I
player
have to
in
say
their
that.
toes.
Wait, hold up. I'm sorry for cutting you off, but I ain't gonna lie. This is the first time, guys, in the last press conference that Hansi Flick has actually been kind of pissed off about the registration.
Big
Usually
time.
he's always like,
Yes.
oh, it's cool. The club's gonna try his best. But he legit said, like, bro, he was like, I want Gerard Martin to play. Like we
Yeah.
know Martin
Yeah.
is his guy. So I found it kind of interesting
Because
too. But it'll
because
happen.
we're lacking a lot of left footers. So
Yeah.
Gerard Martin, the only center back that we have that play with the left is the left footer, natural left footer. You know, Christensen is not left footer. Araujo definitely not left footer,
He's
and
not.
then Conde is not left footer. The only left footer we have is him, Gerard
Yeah,
Martin.
to be fair,
So
that's
so
true.
so I kind of understand where he's coming from because sometimes when you have a player with a left footer, it is easy. Passing angle is open for him, or he can cross. You know how easy it is. You know, you don't have to force the issue when you play with your forward position. You know what I'm saying? So I never seen Hansi Flick is this pissed, and he did not like. And by the way, I think he did not like how Lamine Yamal played last game because I think he was trying too hard, man. He was trying hard. Lamine Yamal, there's quote that I always remember from Messi. He always said, "Let the ball come to you. Don't rush. The goal is gonna come. Don't rush." He was really rushing. He was making poor decision. I think he did not like, especially Yamil Yamal. For me, I didn't even like it. You know, Yamil Yamal always
Now,
he's
hear
unselfish
me out.
player.
Hear me out. Hear me
He's
out.
unselfish player. He's forcing when you force the issue, brother. I swear to God, when you are desperate to score goal, always gonna be difficult for you. Let it come to you natural. When I say natural, you will be having like in on a bucket in the space and you can shoot. He was forcing the issue. If you look at it, bro, I'm a
No,
big
but
fan of Yamil.
what? I'm not trying to hate on Lamine. I love Lamine Yamal, but that's
Yeah.
my point. When I said he was making the wrong decision, right?
Yes.
That's not what
Yes.
Lamine Yamal is about. What made him special when he first came through? Lamine Yamal
It's
always makes
IQ.
the right decision.
Yes,
Always the right
yes,
decision. And
yes.
you know what it is? I've watched so much, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm not as old as you guys, some of the callers, bigger. I'm not calling y'all unks, but y'all have watched
Yeah,
football for a long time, right?
yeah,
And
yeah.
I've watched football now. This is like what, my 13th season watching football. And I'm like, Lamine Yamal, I've seen so many players, decision making is such a big part of football. And I just feel like he was forcing it a bit. Just, dude,
Big
Lamine
time.
Yamal, I'll put it this way. Lamine Yamal has had 40 games with 0 GA that was better than last game. I'm not even joking.
Mm,
I'm not even joking.
mm.
And I know ultimately we won because of him, but I just thought if Lamine Yamal was on it, if Barca were on it, we would have won 7-0. That's my point. Go
Yeah,
ahead, keep
yeah,
going, bro.
yeah. Bro, I know he's still a kid, but
Yeah,
sometimes
he's still a kid. That's the thing. He's still
let
a
it
kid.
come, let the ball
Yeah.
come to you. Don't force the issue. Bro, have you seen Leon Messi? Have you ever seen him forcing the issue? I know Leon Messi experience is a different level, but those things. One thing I like about Hansi Flick is gonna keep them players on their toes. Remember,
Yeah.
he's gonna keep on their toes. Remember, he never liked it. He already won them in the training. He already won them. So one thing about Hansi Flick, because he understand. Remember when he was in Bayern Munich, second season, everybody dropped. Everybody dropped. The performance dropped. He does not want it to happen. Same thing what happened to Bayern Munich. That's why he wanna keep everybody in their toes. Yeah,
Yeah.
every manager will do that, bro. Bro,
Yo,
one thing.
Must. Your mic. Get close to the mic, bro. Because when you go back, we can't hear you. So now it's good. It's good when you're close.
Yeah. I said,
Yeah, yeah.
but I don't see Hansi Flick stay longer though. One thing about me, I don't see it. After 2027, I don't think he's gonna sign any more contract, and that's really bad because he only have 2 more years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And another thing, I would like to talk about our defense, bro. I rate Christensen, bro. For me, I rate player with IQ. Christensen, he got up here. Araujo, he got physicality and he got the pace, but IQ, he ain't got it. I
Yeah,
rate the
dude.
player with high IQ.
You know what
Christensen,
it is,
he
yo,
got the high
Must.
IQ, by the way.
Yo,
Very
Must.
high IQ.
Hear me out, Must. For just the debate, right? Like, just for some debate. I listen. Araujo was good under Koeman. He was good under Xavi. He has
You
not
know
been good
why?
under his
You know why? Because
league.
line. Because you know why? All the way at the nobody's playing high line. High
That's
line, you need
true.
intelligence.
I
You
agree.
need here.
I
You
agree.
need it here. So when he was playing with Xavi, because you know Xavi, we were back all the way at the back. We were not pushing. We were playing Araujo strength on a
Yeah.
Xavi, in Xavi. We were playing on his strength. When you play a player strength, then you're not gonna find no deficiency. This
Yeah, no,
system
bro.
is Araujo weakness because you have to have intelligence. You need to able to read the game. See, for me, I swear to God, I rate technical ability. I rate IQ
Highly.
over technical ability for
Bro,
me
I can already
because,
tell. Must, you know how I can
huh?
tell? Because you were critical on Lamine Yamal a bit, and I'm not trying to hate on
Yeah,
Lamine, but that means you rate decision making. You rate the small things. I do too. It makes you listen,
it's
when you're
important.
good at
That's
all the small
important.
things, bro, when you're good
Yes.
at all the small things, you're gonna be good. You are gonna be good. It's gonna happen. But Must, real quick, you're not done. I'm gonna keep on going. Like, I'm gonna add other people because there's some people waiting right now. We're just
All
gonna
right.
do a quick panel show for like around like 15 minutes, and then I'm
All
gonna
right.
redirect to my boy Barca Volume, right? But I'm
All
gonna
right.
add people right now. But dude, what I want you to do is, do you see the private chat on StreamYard? Drop your number, bro. Drop your number. Do you see it? It says private chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. Type in there your number, bro. I don't know if you're in the United States. So just try to type your number
Yeah,
in
yeah.
normally, and then I'm
Yeah, I'm
gonna
in US.
right now. I'm gonna add the other guys, so we could have a bit of a panel show. These guys have been waiting for a while, and you've been waiting too. So I don't want to kick you off. You know what I'm saying? So let's do this. You know what I'm saying? Big up man like Rafiki. Big up man like
What's up,
EJ.
boys?
Yeah.
Big up man like Jordan. Yo, man left. Hold up.
I
Must.
think he probably left by accident.
Hold
Yeah.
up, hold up, hold up. For Must, I got you, bro. Must, I got you with the link. But guys, let's start off with the highlight because he was already speaking about it, right? And EJ, you kind of spoke about it that you were worried. And hey, Must, I got you with the link. Don't worry, bro. But listen, guys, what are you guys saying about the highlight? Because I said, I'm gonna be honest, I came to the point of acceptance. I came to the point where it's gonna get broken. But Young Garcia, I'm just looking at him and I'm like, man, we signed you, and in the big games, can you just simply bail us out? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I agree. It's going to get broken, and we're going to depend on Garcia to save us. Because I don't think, I mean, even if we play the line perfectly, when we play really highly competent teams, they're going to break. Like Kylian Mbappe is not going to make the same mistake he made in the first Clasico
First
multiple times,
Clasico,
as
yeah.
evidenced by what he did in the second Clasico, right? So at least now we have a goalkeeper that's going to save us. So it's really going to be hoping that that happens, and if anything, we could also outscore teams. But I don't. I mean, I don't. It's really not much you could do right now. And ideally, if we had a center back that had the pace of Araujo, but intelligence of Christensen, that would be perfect. But we don't, right? So we're
No,
gonna
but
get
this is the
broken.
thing. This is why I ain't gonna lie. I said this, okay, and I know a lot of Barca fans. I'm one of the last guys who are still somewhat defending Araujo, and I blame him for the Champions League moments. But I'm like, guys, let's give Ronald Araujo a preseason because last year he didn't have a preseason. Cabarsi and Nigo had it; they understood it. Araujo hasn't looked good yet, but I want to see the first 2-3 months if he gets it, if he finally
Yeah,
fixes
true.
up. Because by
Correct.
November, if he doesn't get it, then he's never gonna get it, guys.
Yeah,
I
true.
hate to
This
break it to you guys, but
this
give him a couple months. Let's give him 3 months. If and let's see, because at the end of the day, for better or for worse, our season somewhat relies on Ronald Araujo understanding the high line. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
true.
agree.
Like the thing, what I was trying to say is, this the same thing I was trying to say as well with Araujo. This might be his make or break season because if you even remember like the defenders we used to have, man, they were very intelligent. Like
Yeah.
if we speak about Pujol, PK, like
Okay.
they
Yeah.
were not like fast. They were not fast defenders. Or
Mascherano also.
like they were, and Mascherano as well. Not to forget about him. They were not physically strong as well.
They were
Pujol
smart.
maybe, but they were smart. Like they knew what was needed. Like I would say like they were underrated as well. They were covered by Xavi and the Iniestas and all the Busquets. They were like the hype was going to them, but these defenders they were so smart. And the teams we used to play against as well, they were like so good. You know, like we were talking about prime Manchester United. Bro, he was saying he's a Manchester United fan, bro. Do you remember how good that team was? Like,
No, no,
like
you're right, bro.
the defenders we had, bro. Like, they were
Bro,
so
most of our
smart.
defenders, I ain't gonna lie, you're right. Most of our defenders are high IQ, like Javier
Yeah,
Mhm.
Mascherano.
I
Bro,
think we,
PK, this guy was like PK. Do you guys remember? PK would always have that play where he would pull down a defender and get his like daily yellow. Like he would always do
bro.
it, on that
True.
one
Smart.
breakthrough. But he's just
Hmm.
a
That's
genius, though. He
that's
knows
smart.
when he's gonna get a yellow, and he just
Yeah.
is like, you know what? This attack, we're cooked. I'm gonna take my yellow. But PK was a genius, man. But
Yeah.
anybody else, Jordan, jump in, bro. Must jump in, bro.
and
What you
and it's
saying?
part of our identity as well to have those defenders because like it's
The
like part
mafia,
of the
man.
whole package. So even the keeper Valdez, like it's part of the Barca identity. Like every like puzzle has to be in its place. You cannot have one puzzle. That's why that's why we lost the semi-final against the Inter Milan. We lost Balde, we lost Kunde, and things were just like everything was not right, and it's fine. Like we were not expecting to be in the semifinals. Like that season came out of nowhere anyway. But from now on, that's why Flick maybe he was pissed as well about the registration as well. From now on, every puzzle has to be on its place to basically compete for the big trophies.
Yeah, yo, Jordan. I mean, Jordan, you go first, right? And then Must. I mean, what are you guys saying about the Highline? But I do want to speak about probably one or two more topics, and then like obviously we gotta all move on. But Jordan, what you saying, man?
I'm not worried about the Highline at all. Because as Rafiki was alluding to, like our defense does not have to be like we don't need William Saliba's, we don't need Ronald Araujo's. Our team, you guys have hit it like nail on the head. Like we've never been a team with fast center backs. We've always been very intelligent. Like Barca, Tiki Taka is about being smart on the ball. Yes, technical ability is important, but it's all about IQ. So I'm not worried about the high line because ultimately, I think that Hansi is going to find a back line that best fits his tactics. I think that Ronald is getting his chance now, but honestly, the I'm a little biased because I like Christensen way more. But I think like if we're actually comparing their skill sets, Christensen is better suited for like having a ball playing defender and somebody that understands the tactics really well. We saw glimpses of him last season. He didn't play that much, but like I remember his comeback game against Valladolid, right? The last place team.
Yeah, He was solid.
And very, very solid. Like aerial headers. He was breaking up attacks. And then that there's a for the people that watch soccer on IG Reels, he was giving them a little bit of that as well, right? With the defensive step, right? I remember Valladolid was on a counter attack. The striker was not as smart as Christensen. All he did was step up, and it was an easy offside call. But aside from that, he played El Clasico as well, right? The last El Clasico game, and he was really good as well. So I think eventually he'll step into that back line, but I'm not worried about it ultimately because I told you, Eunice, like I'm a defender too, and more often than not, I don't have to go into crazy tackles and chase mans down because my midfielders are really good, and I
No,
think
but that's like,
that's going to be the key for us.
but that's why I'm saying, bro. Like Jordan, that's why I say defending. When we're seeing our highline like against Celta last season and against Real Madrid in the last El Clasico, I always say it's not just the defense. That means our pressing was off. Like maybe let's be honest, guys. Frenkie de Jong sometimes just doesn't run. Like like, and then you see Araujo and Cabarsi running for their lives. That's how it works. Our pressing has to be on point. But Jordan, my point is that I actually believe the highline could be better. Because do you remember the start of 2025 where we kept so many clean sheets, like to start off the year? And I was
Yeah.
like, dude, if we can do that then for like legit like 2.5 months, clean sheet after clean sheet, maybe we can see the odd goal, right? But most of the time we're playing very good defensive football too at times. I'm like, we can do it. Like I believe that a defense, like our team, we could be better, bro. Like I'm not a guy that's like overcritical or like, listen, I just believe Barcelona with the high line, where there's still like, how do I say it? Some room to improve. That's the best way I
Yeah,
can.
100%. And Hansi came out in a couple press conferences last year saying that he's going to tweak the high line a bit. He might drop us off a little bit. But I think we also have to realize that the high line is like it's a last resort kind of thing. We have really good ball recovery. Pedri is amazing at recovering the ball. Casado is very tenacious and he knows how to put in a tackle. So that's what I'm saying. We have a lot of things that start from our attackers. The press from the attackers is very important. And the way that our midfielders either counter press or retain the ball puts a lot less pressure on the defense to stay perfect every single game at every single minute. So that's why I'm not that worried about Barca. Like if we were a team that couldn't hold possession to save our lives or counter press, then I'd be way more concerned with being so high up the pitch.
Bro,
But
Jordan, I'm
there's
not
a
worried.
Flick has a rhyme and reason for everything, so I'm not
Not
that
Jordan,
worried.
or Jordan. And I want to get the other guys involved too. I'm not worried, bro. I remember like legit 2-3 years ago when Barcelona would struggle so hard to break down a low block. Now, last season, that was the easy season in a long time since we had Messi with low blocks. We used to, bro, do you remember Xavi and Koeman? We used to struggle. Like, if you played a low block, you're getting a point very likely. But now it's like, dude, this Hansi Flick, man, this guy's found a way to just score goals regardless. But EJ must jump in, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is freestyle. So
Yeah, I mean, one thing even I like about this Barca, they are very unpredictable too. You don't
yeah,
know where the goal is gonna come from, and this is really good. Yamal can score, Rafinha can score. One thing I like about it, we have a lot of weapon when it comes attacking. And then when it comes to the high line, I'm not really worried about it. The high line, it worked last season. Why not? What stops us to work this
Did it
year?
though?
I'm not. Huh? It worked last
I
year.
mean, yeah, I mean, so I think for La Liga it's going to be fine. But my
Yeah,
concern is those big
champion. Yeah,
Champions
yeah,
League
yeah, yeah.
games. It only
Yeah,
takes
I
one
agree.
mistake away at Liverpool, at Madrid, and you're done. That's the issue, right? I mean, for a
But we
long
can score
season, for a
though.
league
We can
format,
score.
it's of course, yes. But then we could concede four, right? So I just think again, I'm only concerned about the highline for the Champions League, particularly later on during the tournament, right? I feel that particularly when you go away, the margin for error is so small. And with a highlight like that, it just takes one mistake and your season is done. Your Champions League season is done. Now, as Eunice mentioned earlier, we do have young Garcia, and that's going to be a big help. That's going to make a big difference. And I'm going to predict right now, if we're going to win the Champions League, it's going to be because of Garcia. He's going to make some
I
big
agree.
assets.
I
I think you
agree.
guys
No, I don't
mentioned
think so. No,
Courtois,
no, I don't. I
No,
don't. I
Thibaut
no,
don't.
but
Courtois.
I don't agree.
Hold
I
on,
don't agree with
hold
that.
on. Remember, like Thibaut Courtois, right? So I'm a Barcelona fan through and through. But I support Manchester City also because of Pep Guardiola, right? Because I'm a Barca nationalist. I love Pep Guardiola, so I watch all City's game. City, apart from last season, every time City play Madrid, they dominate Madrid. They dominate them, but Courtois saves them all the time. Like the year they won the Champions League 2 years ago, City dominated Madrid in Manchester City, right? But Courtois was saving their assets. So I think with Garcia, I'm hoping is going to give us some level of Thibaut Courtois type performances in the Champions League, and that is what I feel is going to make us win, if we're going to win.
Brother, I said it, dude. EJ, I'll put it this simple, right? Imagine that whole Lionel Messi run from 2016 to like 2019. Imagine if we had Courtois, guys. Imagine if we had Thibaut Courtois in the big games. The man just saving everything. We play trash. Man, still saving us. Like, that's like some level of insurance that is priceless at the end of the day. And I just hope, even if Yamal Garcia is half of that, like he's performing in every other big game, that's still huge. So, I mean, I hear it, but Mus, what were you saying, bro? You were saying something, bro.
Yeah, for me, it's like, don't you guys think the players might be gaining more experience right now? Might be better than last season because they used to now the high line. So it might be better than last season. Our problem was not the highland. Our problem, we're making errors, mistakes. We will keep making mistakes. Or we left somebody else on side. That's the problem. The line never been the issue. The highland never been the issue. We're always making errors.
But if you remember that Inter game at Barcelona, the first game, they broke in the second half. They broke the high line multiple times. They just missed some chances. Like in that second half, Inter was breaking that high line multiple times.
Mind you, we were missing some key players in the back line too. We didn't have Jules Koundé.
True.
We were missing some very key players.
That's
fair.
Wait, EJ, were you speaking about first leg or second leg?
No, the first leg in Barcelona.
The first leg, even they remember that when they scored their offside fifth goal, like that was very close. But because we didn't have our key players in that back line,
that's true. That's true.
Like so, I wanna keep that in consideration.
No, that's a good point.
I got one question though.
If we had Alejandro Balde, I promise you guys, Dumfries is not having back-to-back legacy games. Dude, Balde never really gets cooked like that. And like to get cooked back-to-back games, like I just think if we had forget Koundé, Eric actually stepped up. If we had Balde, right? Just there. I think it's like, bro, I think we're in the UCL final. Like forget about
I agree.
Just Balde. You know
I'm going to see the so like fluky goals.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like one of the things that, if I remember that game, to be honest, like we had it in the pocket. But one thing I remember that game, it was not only the high line, it was not also the keeper only. It was also the maturity, man. Like, come on, it was a semi-final game. I think our players, they were like so hooked up on a mission or about the high line that they forgot the bigger picture. I feel like at that when Rafinha scored that goal, we needed to tell Inter, you know what? Now come to us. You guys need to come to us now. We needed to have the low block and get them on the counter. But no, that didn't happen. We kept attacking the last 6
and Hansi Flick too. Hansi Flick, he did a really bad substitution. You should have bought Lewandowski. Should not be bought Lewandowski in that game.
No, Lewandowski. It was too. The game was too fast at that point. Like it's too paced.
You know, guys, I just
more defensive.
No, so it was maturity as well, which is I think it's gonna change this year.
Hansi Flick all year long is just like he doesn't switch that up. Like that's the part of Hansi Flick where he just keeps going. And like,
but you gotta adapt sometimes.
I know. That's my thing. Against Atletico Madrid, do you guys remember that comeback that we had down 2-0?
Down 2-0.
Okay, we're up 3-2, and we keep on going for it, and we score the fourth goal. I understand. I love it, but I just like that 5%, 95% Hansi Flick. I agree with you. That 5%, please, bro. Just
we have 2 minutes left.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying it happens. It is what it is.
True. It happens, and it will happen. I'm gonna be honest with you. If we're gonna play against bigger teams with smarter players, high IQ, like I'm talking about the cities, we want to win the Champions League, right? We're not talking about like small games. We're talking about the big games. If we're gonna play against Liverpool, cities, because those are the teams we might face in the final. They're gonna break our highline multiple times because they are smart. They're like predators, bro. They're gonna wait for their chances and they're gonna finish. It's not like Inter. They will get so many chances and miss, bro. Liverpool and City, they will make their chances. They were gonna score.
I mean, I hear it, bro.
we have to be smarter when we decide, especially if we are ahead. We have to be smarter
No, but
about how
guys,
we're
I
gonna
want to
use the
say this.
highlights.
Yo, Rafiki, I have to say it, bro. I
Yeah,
think that the experience is a real thing. I think second
true, true.
season,
It's a big
I think
deal.
we'll
Yeah,
be
yeah,
a bit
Yeah,
smarter
that's what I
because, dude,
say. Experience.
to be
exactly.
That's one
honest,
thing.
bro, at
Yeah.
the end of the day, like our manager, I know we shouldn't, like Hansi Flick doesn't like when we drop back, but dude, I
True.
promise you, if that's like that, if that's Messi and Iniesta and Xavi towards their, the end days, how many times do we see with Spain, even in the Euros, when they're up just one goal, not 2-3 goals, and
True.
they
That's
just pass
true.
it around. They pass it around for like 3 minutes, and guess
No,
what?
no,
Game's
no.
over.
Hansi Flick don't waste time.
Yeah,
But
yeah. He
it's like,
doesn't do
But I
that.
think in a close game, if 92 minutes you up by one, I think at that point you have to be a little more flexible. You cannot just
Yes.
maintain your own
Yes. That's what
philosophy.
I'm
I
yeah,
talking
mean,
about. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
true.
it's
And
that 2
especially.
minutes, so you're pragmatic, so you need to
And we
win the
were
game.
wounded. We were wounded. We didn't
Yeah,
have Kunde. We didn't have Balde. So at that moment, he should have thrown all his
it's still
like
up.
philosophy out of the window and be like, "Hey, I'm wounded. Somehow, I'm still ahead of this game. I'm still
bro,
winning."
that day, I'm gonna be honest. Rafiki brought up a good point, brother. We
Yeah,
were wounded as heck. Lewandowski, I
yeah.
promise you, Lewandowski's playing
Oh
off
yeah, I
one
forgot
leg.
about him as well. Yeah,
Alejandro
we forgot.
Balde,
Yeah,
bro, he's
yeah,
not there. Kunde is not there. So I was like,
yeah. True.
brother, I was just saying. I think that Hansi Flick, you don't have to park the bus. I hear you're definitely
Yeah,
like
true, true,
anti-park the bus,
true.
but just pass the ball around, dude. I've seen us
Yeah,
do
be
it a
smart.
million
Yeah.
times in games before where we just pass the ball for like 5 minutes, keep away, and then bam, the game's over.
It could
So
have ended
Yeah.
up. We could have a whole
Still
other
have one
different
ad
conversation
games,
right now
that's
if
just
Lamine
one
scored
game,
that.
dude. I like
Yeah,
Hansi
one
Flick,
ad
but
game.
I just
Just to bark the bus. I don't mind.
yeah,
One ad game.
Yeah, true.
It doesn't hurt you.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, I hear
yeah.
it, but also, guys, I mean, probably the last thing that I want to talk about is just that, like, the game. I mean, in La Liga, right? UCL, we talk about UCL enough, right? But in La Liga, I think it's going to be the first time that we repeat because La Liga is a
So yeah,
marathon,
easy,
not a sprint.
easy.
I think that La Liga, bro. I think I'm gonna be honest.
We're
I'll be
definitely winning La
shocked
Liga,
if Real
easy.
Madrid. I'll be shocked
Yeah, we
because in
will.
a battle of when it comes to consistency, I don't see Real Madrid beating us. I don't think
No
there's a
way,
chance. You know what I'm saying?
not.
I'll go
No, no,
even
no, no.
further, EJ, and I'll let you speak right now. I think there's a better chance Real Madrid wins Copa del Rey than La Liga because we're not gonna drop 3 games in a
Neither
row.
that, bro.
It's not happening. But go ahead.
Also by Spanish, whatever.
I don't even think I don't. I think we're going to blow them out in Bernabeu. I call it Estado Lamine Yamal. That's going in that game in October. We're going to blow them out, and Xavi is going to get fired after that game, guaranteed. I don't see
That would be
Madrid
crazy.
has zero. He's going to get fired after that game.
Fire, I know.
After the
Hey,
game
I
at the
believe it.
Bernabeu,
I agree.
Barcelona, we're going to blow them out, and he's going to get fired. I don't see this Madrid team competing now. I think Madrid has a better chance of winning the Champions League than winning La Liga.
Not with
Well,
this. Not with Jabi.
well, if
Not with
he
Jabi.
loses the
No.
games before us, then maybe. But if he wins the games before us, then I don't think they will fire him. But definitely towards the
But I don't
Champions
think he's
League.
going. I don't think he's going to win those. I mean, Madrid is not going. They're not playing that well. I don't think he's going. He's going to lose a couple of games
One thing I am
that
happy
game.
about though is the day if Rodrigo leaves, bro. Like I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
know they're happy about
yeah.
Araujo, but like losing Rodrigo, to be honest, like that's for me like a win, bro. Like that guy, I didn't like
Yeah.
him even when he used to get substituted.
Yeah,
He was
Yeah,
I
but
good,
the
hear
bro.
it,
thing
bro.
is, even
Jordan,
if they don't lose him, they don't even play Rodrigo to begin with. Like Xavi does not actually
Yeah,
count on Rodrigo in the starting lineups. So if he
which is
stays or if
stupid.
he goes, we've already seen evidence that he's not really going to be a problem, especially for us
No.
culers, right? So if he goes to Arsenal in the January transfer window, cool. But if he doesn't, I don't think he's going to get playing time anyway. They're playing Franco
Yeah, true.
Mastrantano over him. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
true.
brother,
That
Oh
that's
was
man,
so
such a
disrespectful.
disrespect. Oh
Brother,
my
I was
days.
saying, man, like, brother, they brought young Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Man looking like a rock star. He's playing over Rodrigo. You know how crazy
bro, he's a
that is?
fake Gavi, bro. Fake Gavi. Gavi did it
Bro,
first.
it's
I just wonder
ridiculous.
what he did though. I just wonder what he did that
Nah,
they
Yeah,
nah,
have
nah.
you?
Jordan,
I got a
if we're
question, guys,
giving
for you.
credit, Jordan, if we're giving credit to the blonde trend setting, bro, it's Danny Olmo.
Yamal, man,
Come on, bro. Danny Olmo, bro. He's a trendsetter, bro.
Yeah,
He's doing
that's
making
true.
him
That's true.
Question
Come
for you. I
on,
don't know if
man.
you guys noticed this. I got a question for you guys. I don't know if you noticed it. This anytime Jabi play back four and back three, when he play back three, he's full more fluent. They play better football when they play back
Yeah,
three,
that's true.
and when they play back four, nah, I don't think their football are good. I think he's good at back three, so he should not be changing. One thing about Xabi, he needs to stick his back three. I don't know why he keep changing his formation. You need to stick with one formation because how can you win? Keep switching the formation. Back three, I know it's about back three when he plays. Real Madrid football fluid. They move the ball quick. They score goals.
Yeah.
But when they play back four, no.
Yeah, having
Do you know why?
having
Do you know
Militao
why he
back is a
switches to
win
a
for them,
back
though.
four? He switches
Say,
to a back four because defensively, with his three at the back, defensively
mhm.
they have a lot of liabilities. The only person that he can trust in that
Yeah,
back
but you don't
three is
need
Housen.
I
need to
see.
play back four last game as Osasuna. You don't need to play back four. When you play with okay, with big team, I understand. But when you play as Osasuna, why don't you play back three? You know what? I don't get it.
Well, I think the back
Osasuna,
three,
they're not even attacking him.
the back three lineup is actually a far more defensive lineup than a back four because I assume he's playing the back four with Trent. Trent is going to be moving up the wing, so you only have two at the back. So, but I think Xabi naturally likes to play a back three. But
Yeah, but he
with
affect his
Madrid,
football.
with Madrid though, the thing, and I really believe this, I don't think Xavi has all the authority we think he does. I think Perez is forcing to play
True,
certain
true.
players. There's
You
no
say he's a
reason
yes man?
why.
He's a yes man?
If he
He's
does,
a yes man,
yeah.
Yeah,
basically?
It's not like
yeah,
a
yeah.
yes man
For
per se.
now,
It's the nature of
now.
Madrid, right? Perez signed all these players, and he wants Trent to be in the team. He wants Vinnie to be on the team, even though
True.
it's not the best thing to do. And I don't think Xabi has that strength of personality like a Mourinho to do what he wants, right? So
Yeah,
I kind of feel bad for this dude actually, though. So it's in a no-win situation. So he knows
Yeah,
he's
I
not
yeah.
mean,
stupid. He's
nah,
not
it's
stupid. He
very
knows.
interesting. But yo,
Mhm.
guys, I actually like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. This call-in show has been a success. I might do one in the international break, but I do have to wrap, right? I'll probably hit y'all up, right? I think it's you four actually. So I'll probably hit you guys up on WhatsApp. But guys, if you're watching, smash up the likes. We're gonna be redirecting to Barca volume. I'm gonna be joining him right now, legit. I told him I'm gonna join, so we're gonna be doing the pregame show over there for Levante. I'm gonna be doing the watch along tomorrow. I'm gonna make out a post. I'll be there 45 minutes before kickoff. We can talk pregame, all that good stuff, right? That's gonna be a solo. It's on OBS. But guys, I will see y'all soon, right? Stay safe. Big up to the panel, right? I hit y'all up. Smash up the likes. And Visca Barca, bro. What else can I
Vita
say?
Barca, man.
The
Hopefully we
Barca.
smash, bro. Hopefully we smash Levante, bro. But big up,
Oh,
everybody.
sure.
Oh,
Nah,
All right,
baby
come
man.
food,
on.
bro. Easy 3
Let
points. Easy 3
Big up.
points.
let us not be worried about that, bro.